Warning, this video contains nicotine and nicotine products. If you are the age of 18 or under 18, we do not recommend that you watch any of these videos or dip, smoke, vape, or use any tobacco or nicotine product. Dip tobacco is not a safe alternative to cigarettes, vape, nicotine, or any nicotine or tobacco product. If you are the age of 21 or older, dip, smoke, vape at your own risk. Mileage may vary. That does not make you part of the Miles High Club. We are not sponsored nor endorsed by any dip tobacco product or company that you may see here today. We just gotta say it. Enjoy the video. What crack-a-lackin', y'all? Conservative video dipper here. If you got a dip, pack a freaking mother trucking lip. As y'all know, if you don't got one, I already got one in. I'm dipping on Grizzly Long Tail Wintergreen because that is a dip of choice, because that is a man's dip. That is the dip that we dip on over here. Excuse me for a sec. Whatever. Anyway, today's video is about what if dip were guys. Because somebody decided, well, we can't just have what if dip were girls. So we have to do one with what if dip were girls. So we have to be fair, you know, y'all. So, oh, son of tits. Would y'all stop falling down over there? Those stupid things. Anyway, sons of tits. So, we gotta do a video with, what if dip were girls? I mean, what if dip were guys? So, we do kind of have to even out the playing field, and I do see what a lot of people are saying. So, this one's, ladies, we're gonna even out the playing field. If dip were guys. So, if dip were guys. Vidya. So, alright. So, I am back in my, my dip chair, my comfy vidya chair. Squeakies is taking a little vacation, if you want to call it that, vacation. So let's get into vidya. It's been already a long vidya, so this vidya is going to be a little bit longer. Alright. We got, first of all, let's go with Grizzly. Now, I did Skull first for the women. Now I'm going to go Grizzly. I'm going backwards. Now, Grizzly's like the football player, kind of the jock boy. Like, he's the jock boy, the football player, the kind of guy that, he's kind of the bully. The kind of dip bully that, you know, he kind of likes to pick on everyone. And if you think about it, a lot of people just don't like to mess with him. And a lot of people know who he is, knows a lot about him, knows him by reputation, and knows a lot about what he can do and how much damage he can pull. And a lot of people run in their lockers, to their lockers, or dive right into the school garbage can trying to hide, or so that they don't get a wedgie, or ends up having their underwear pulled and them being flied by their underwear on the flagpole. I don't know if anyone's ever had that happen. I haven't, luckily. But, yeah, that's the kind of reputation that Grizzly kind of gives. Not a really nice one. Well, I mean, it's a good one. But Grizzly's good, but you know what I mean, though. If you think about it. Grizzly's pretty, yeah. Anyway, Kodiak. Well, Kodiak's kind of the guy that, he's kind of like Clark Kent. You know, just kind of the quiet, self-kept kind of kid. He's kind of the, you know, he just kind of sits in the corner and goes like this. He's kind of the dweeby kind of kid. He's like, he'll talk to you. He likes Magic the Gathering, and he likes chess. Hey, just because I'm wearing a chess shirt does not mean you can judge me over here, y'all. Do not judge me just because I'm wearing a damn chess shirt. Sons of dicks. Don't judge me just because I'm wearing a damn chess shirt. And yes, I am wearing a damn chess shirt. I may be paying attention to you, but I'm thinking chess mathematics in my head. And dip math. Dip plus dip equals dip. That's right. That's diponomics for y'all. Diponomics. Got it. Good. But anyway, he's kind of the Clark Kent, kind of quiet kid. But he's a good kid. Stays out of trouble. Girls like to talk to him. Sweet, innocent. Not sweet, but kind of innocent. Anyway, where were we? So, that's Kodiak. Now, let's get to Stokers. Now, Stokers is kind of like the romancer. He's kind of like the kid that likes to try to be the flirtatious type. He's kind of like the, I like to be sweet and the kind of kid. He kind of likes to be the kind of kid in the classroom. He likes to flirt and be the sweetheart kind of kid. He brings the box of chocolates to the girl and see how many girls he can get per week. You know. Okay, enough with that. Anyway. Son of a dip. My nose is always running. That's kind of Stokers. Kind of the sweet kind of guy. Then you got the Copenhagen kid. The Copenhagen kid's kind of the sweet kid, but he's the kind of kid where he's special. Not special, but he's a sweet kid, but sometimes he's a little problematic. He can be a little problematic, but he's a good kid. Well, I'm not going to go into why he can be a little problematic, but he's a good kid. But he can be kind of the kind of guy where he's a little rough around the edge, but he knows how to handle himself. He knows how to be good. He's the kind of guy where, you know, girls like him, and people want to hang around him, and it's just where you know that he's a good friend. You know that you can trust him around with secrets, and you definitely can call him up if you need him, or you need help, or if you got math problems or something. I don't know why I'm doing a lot of comparisons to high schoolers, but a lot of these dips definitely I've done in my high school days, so probably that's why. That probably makes a lot more sense to why. But yeah, definitely one of those kind of people where you can call him up and you can ask him for a favor, and you can say, sure, let's go get something dealt with. That's kind of the person that Copenhagen is. Then you got Skull. Oh boy. Skull's the kind of kid where he's special. Now, he's really special. He's He's a good kid, but he's just, got a few screws loose. Skull, I like to say, Skull kind of maybe might have been allegedly dropped a few times on his head as a child. Once or twice. Or, mom or dad might have just kind of chugged while Skull was in the belly, you know what I mean? Or maybe accidentally mom might have had a little one too many Tylenols in the belly. Too soon on that joke. Sorry. Oops. Maybe that was a little too soon on that joke. Oops. Yeah. Sorry. A little oversensitive on that one. But yeah. So, that's kind of Skull. Skull's a good kid. Good guy. All around. No problem. Just, like I said, really special. Just a little whack job. Now, Longhorn. Oh boy. Longhorn's a liberal. Longhorn, you don't want to tell secrets to. Longhorn, you just don't want to be around Longhorn. Longhorn, you just don't want to tell secrets to. Longhorn, you just don't want to be friends with Longhorn. Longhorn, excuse me, acid reflex. Longhorn, you just kind of one of those people that you feel uncomfortable. You feel like Longhorn is one of those people where you just don't know what pronouns it goes by and what bathroom it uses. It's confused. And when you know it's a guy and you say sir and it tries to correct you when it identifies as a ma'am or they, them, and you know correct that it's not a ma'am, you know what pronoun it is and it's a sir, it gets pissed off. It's kind of like a liberal. It's a liberal dip. And that's kind of one of those dips. Now, Levi Garrett's in a can. Oh. Now, Levi Garrett's in a can. Now, that's a different dip. Now, that dip right there, that's a kind of a country boy dip. But that's kind of a half country boy, half city slicker dip. That's kind of a... That's a dip that's trying to be a country boy, but it's lived in the city its whole life. It's kind of trying to fit in. It's trying to be the cool kid on the block. It's doing what it can to fit in. It's the kind of kid that, hears everyone blaring Luke Combs or Upchurch, and it just wants to fit in, but it doesn't fit in with all the skaters or all the punk kids or all the goth kids or all the grunge kids. It just kind of wants to fit in with all the other kids and all the other people. All the furries don't want him. All the LGBTQIAs don't want him. So, it wants to fit in on its own class. So, it kind of wants to fit into the country boy class. And it kind of fits in there. So, the country boy class kind of says, yeah, we'll take you. Yeah, you're okay. You're a cool dude. So, there you go. So, if dip were men, there you go. For you, Nevaeh. Nevaeh asked for this one, and I obliged. So,
Y'all remember, keep packing, dipping, and spitting as Outlaw and I would say. And I love y'all. See you in the next vid.